trembling like a leaf. We're at the vet's. Daisy's waiting to see the vet for a checkup 4 days after the operation. And she's very, very nervous. I don't blame her, because last time she came here, she was put to sleep, all her teeth were clean, and she had a big lump cut out of her leg. Poor little girl. So we're all wondering what Daisy's leg looks like 1 week after the operation. So let's have a little gander. Well, that looks lovely. It's all scabbed up and dark and looking really great. No inflammation there, and the hair's even starting to grow. You can see that little hairs around it. So that's looking really great. Well done, Daisy. Well done. I'll cover your thigh up now, all right, because I know you're getting shy. Good morning, everybody. It's been a little while since I've done a little video, but you know, we haven't been out much, we haven't done anything, we've been working, and then I started feeling unwell. I don't know what it was, not so much, well, I was chesty, my throat was playing up, my head was banging, I was aching throughout my body. We battled away for a few days at work, and then I think it was Saturday morning or Friday evening, I must say, through the evening I felt terrible, and Saturday morning I woke up and no show, couldn't go to work. So we had Saturday off and we had Sunday off, lying around feeling I was feeling quite unpleasant. And this morning I woke up early, because obviously we're getting lots of sleep at home during the day. I woke up early and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go and grab a cup of tea and watch an episode of The Walking Dead up in the van, and put the heating on, you know, run the engine, put the heating on, get the place warmed up in the van. So I made me a cup of tea. As I was walking up the steps, I thought to myself, do you know what, I feel a lot better today. So fingers crossed I'm going to stay that way. Fingers crossed I'm going to feel better all day, and I'll be all, I don't know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for work tomorrow morning. And you know, we got a few guys coming to look at some problems around the house today. We got a window lock that needs replacing. It's one of those UPVC double glazed unit locks, so I wouldn't know how to start on that. And our radiator as well, the system needs repressurizing, which again, I'm not a plumber, and then they all need bleeding, so they're going to have a look at that. And then you know, if they come nice and early and we get a chance and we're up to it, we'll jump off in the van and go out for a couple of hours this afternoon. Fingers crossed. These Christmas lights, they've been up since Christmas. They look lovely at Christmas. They still look lovely now, you know, but do I keep them up? Do I keep them up all year? Because, you know, when I'm driving around, I like them on because they dim, so I can dim them down a bit. I like them on in the background, gives a little bit of illumination to the van, to the cab and that. I like the feeling, I like the look. So do I keep them up? Do I change them for some plain white ones, you know, some soft glow, sort of like warm plain lights, and have them running through the year? Or do I take them down? I mean, they've got their advantages. Like now, for argument's sake, I've got the engine running, the heating's on to warm the place through and that, and all the internal lights kind of go off, but obviously because they're plugged into a USB socket above the travelling seats, that USB socket stays on. So you know, they come in handy. I can actually keep them on, give myself a little bit of light, you know, while the engine's running. If I'm just parked up, you know, using the heater, you know what I'm talking about, I'm waffling here. So, big question, do they stay? Do I change them to white lights or soft glow orange lights or yellow, you've seen them, fairy lights, or do they go? I managed to give the van a really good clean the other day. You know, the road dirt was building up on it slowly and slower and slower, like a light film, slowly getting darker. It kind of blended in, it wasn't looking too bad. Then I come out one day and it looked like a squadron of seagulls bloody targeted it, and it looked horrible and it looked neglected. I couldn't have that. Anyway, this was earlier on in the week, before I started feeling really rough, yeah. So anyway, I got the extendable pole out and the bucket of, you know, wash and wax and that, and I'll give the whole thing a bloody good scrub, and I'll tell you what, it felt lovely. I got it gleaming. I opened all the doors and wiped around the sills and the back doors and all the door frames and that was beautiful. So that was really therapeutic. Got a Black & Decker drill with like it's like a bog brush that goes on the end of it. Sprayed the wheels with like a soapy detergent solution, and done that, got all the wheels lovely squeaky clean, let it all dry off, sprayed all the tires again with Back to Black, so they all literally, they come up like showrooms. So very therapeutic. So I must admit, William's looking quite nice now. Just popped up to check on William, and not been up since a couple of days ago, and I got some water dripping around the hatch in the pop top. The van's sloping forward, it's dripping from the front, but I hope that's not going to damage the headrest. We'll have to further investigate that. There it is. Don't really like it. Maybe this front edge here, that's where the water is, coming from that front edge. So obviously the seal around the pop top up there, something's not right. I'm gonna have to look at that. Not happy. Yeah, the first thing I was spotted was a damp patch on the carpet here. You can pull that back, and it's yeah, very, very wet. Not too good. Not too happy, should I say. Also got water dripping down here. Dripping off this one. It's wet there. I think it's all coming from this front fascia. The van, like I say, is pointing downhill. I think the first thing I'll do is turn the van around and point it uphill. That's pretty much the first thing I can do. So basically the short and curly of it is, like I said, yeah, it was dripping from the front of the sun hatch there. Obviously the van was slanted down. So I come up, you know, I thought I'd take it for, well, initially I thought I'd just turn it around and that. And then I realised it had been dripping on Jackie's seats. That was quite wet. So I thought, take it for an half decent drive. So I took it up the A38 to Tesco Lee Bale. I don't know how many miles that is really. 60 miles an hour. If you're doing 60 miles an hour, it takes you about 10 minutes. That's 6 miles, yeah. So you know, about 6 miles up the A38. I could be wrong with my timings and my estimates, but yeah, you know, it takes about 10 minutes at 60 mile an hour. So I suppose that's 6 miles, isn't it? So I'm now at the car park at Tesco Lee Bale, and I've put a towel on Jackie's seat and I'm sat on it. I think my weight should be enough to soak all the damp out of the seat, or at least the best part of it. And I got the heating up full blast. Just turned down the blowers a bit or you wouldn't hear me. So I got the heating on full blast, just trying to dry it out a bit. See what happens. Drive back home in a minute. We'll be parking in the opposite direction on the L. So any drips, any damp should run off the back of the roof, hopefully. I don't know what caused it. I don't know whether it's one of those things. I don't know whether it's a manufacturer fault. I have no idea, but we shall see. Here we are, Tesco's Lee Mill parking. We could call this a stealth supermarket park up, really. I don't know how stealth it'd be with all those spotlights shining on me. Many people park up in supermarket car parks all night. But I won't be doing that, or I'll have Jackie to answer to. I've got to go back, make her a cup of tea. Right, so I'm going to head back home now. Dry this van out a little bit, and get back home, make a cup of tea. Here we go. Here we go. Out of the supermarket. Say, not sure why it's dripping. Like I say, could be the seal or something, couldn't it? The seal around the pop top. I'm trying to find the gaps between these parking spaces. There I go. That's the way out. That's the way out. Let's get going. Well, I've come back from Tesco. I was sweltering in here because I had the heating on full blast, the air conditioning on because that helps get the dampness out of the air. And yeah, I've parked it all up. There's nothing else dripping now. I'm sloping down the opposite way, so anything will go to the back. Hopefully it won't start dripping in the back. And it's ideal, actually. I had this little weather station on there because, like, now, since I've been out in the van for like maybe an hour or whatever, with the heating sweltering, the hygrometer's saying that it's well within the normal. So the humidity is well within the normal. 40 to 60 is what it normally is, and it's on about 47 at the moment. But when the van's left unattended, it generally goes up to about 70. So obviously taking it for a nice run with the heating on and the air conditioning. It's dried all the inside out for now anyway, but I'll keep an eye on it, check it tomorrow, and just see that the van's staying nice and safe and dry. Just thought we'd have a little update on Daisy. Her little wound has been healing. It's been, what, 14, 15, 16? It's Wednesday. She had it done on Monday 2 weeks ago. So it's been 16 days since her operation. She's now got the cone off. She's got her little hoodie back on again. Doesn't matter if she licks it now. And you can see how well it's healing up there. Look at that. That's where it is there. And it's healing up beautifully, you know, once that fur grows back again. That's all going to blend in lovely, because she had a great big, it was like about that big, like a big cyst thing. It was all purple, it was horrible. But they got rid of it, stitched it all up, and it's healed up an absolute treat. So, Daisy, you feel better for that? Do you? Oh, and another thing, the vets got back to us because we did complain to them about the quote. Not so much of a complaint. We were happy with the work. We just weren't happy with the way the quote went. You know, nearly £400 more than the initial quote. Well, like 50% more was not what we expected, especially considering there was no complications and no extraction. So anyway, we sent them a letter. They sent us a lovely email back, and then they phoned us up to say they're going to reimburse us £300 and apologise for the discrepancy between the quote and the final bill. So good result. Thank you very much, Rose Hill Vets. Well, after that little leak episode yesterday, I thought I'd get the pop top up, check it all out, get my ass a bit. To be honest, it's only the second time I've actually been up here. We haven't had the pop top up for about 3 months, I think, because the weather's just been lousy. There's been no need to get it up. But yeah, I'm up here. It's nice and dry. There's lots of room, and you get a whole new view of your neighbourhood. Well, it's been a little while since we've been out in the van, so we're going to go for a little trip now. Let's get out of here and turn this beast around. Right, I am in drive because there's a van right behind me. I don't want to squash it. Going to turn it around. We're lucky at the moment because this place is always congested, and I have a hell of a job turning it around. Normally I have to reverse down the hill or something. Here we go. Off on our latest adventure. Where will that be? God knows. That's it at the end.
And the weather was crap as usual.
And the weather is awful.
We're going to pop into Morrison's and go to the salad bar and get some hot chicken and take it up to the moors and have that for lunch, because that'll be rather nice. And are we going to be tempted to give up Morrison's and go in McDonald's, see we're passing it? Now I think we'll give McDonald's a miss on this occasion, because we can always order that on Uber or whatever and get it delivered at home one evening after work.
Seeing as we're being healthy.
And there's Morrison's, and they got the chicken and they got the salad. I might even look for a mobile phone holder if they got one that's acceptable for me. If not, I'll get one off Amazon at half the price. We shall see.
Oh, we are. We buy any car. They can see how much
they give us for this. Probably be a lot more than what we paid for it.
Really?
It would be.
Well, I'm sure they'd find a way.
Oh yeah. Shall I turn the engine off or leave it running so you got the heat?
No, turn it off. It'll save, wouldn't it?
Just taking a look at the selections of the hot chicken counter, the hot counter, see what they got, then I can come back and select what I want to put in my basket for me dinner. Oh, look at that, the salad bar. Yeah, always have a scout down first just to see what they got, see whether it's worth. They always have the boiled eggs at the end, and that's generally the first thing I actually chuck in the bottom of the pot. Oh, I'll have a few of them hot wings. They're a bit spicy, but they're rather nice. Get a few of those sausages in the basket as well, and also some Chinese chicken thighs. So what do we got here? We got some hot and spicy coated chicken wings. And we got some, what are they? I think they're like southern fried ones or something like that, aren't they? I can't really read. Oh no, that's Chinese style chicken. Then we got a salad to share up, some milk for a cup of tea, some sausages, Daisy will have one of them at least, and some sausage rolls. I think that should sort us out quite nicely. Now we'll go back to the van and see what Jackie's been up to. Bet she's had that blooming Hoover out again. Here he is, our lovely little William. Hi honey, I'm home.
I've hoovered up to get your step out and wipe your feet.
Oh, thank you. Right, Duke. Daisy Duke, you good girl. Right, we got our lunch. Let's head out of Morrison's and find somewhere to park up and eat it.
Yes, we're going on a park up.
We're going on a park up.
Lots of action in here today.
Lots of action. Very busy car park today. I need to top up my AdBlue at some stage, but I don't know whether they got it on a pump here. I'll wait until I get diesel and hopefully I can do it at the same time. I don't know if there's a sign there that says AdBlue, but can't be bothered. I'm not desperate. I think I'm on about 50%.
There's a little Mini there, look. Watch the Mini.
Mini? What, a little mini metro?
Maybe.
This lane, I think.
Big advert for McDonald's.
I love McDonald's. I've been fancying McDonald's for a while.
Really?
I've been fancying myself a little bit at a McDonald's for a while.
But you're so healthy.
I'm not healthy, I'm a fat lump. Fat lumps don't be healthy. How do you think I maintain a figure like this? I don't maintain a figure like this by not eating McDonald's. McDonald's is important in maintaining this beautiful, fine physique.
I thought you ate celery.
Celery is rank. I don't like celery. Maybe it's nice in soups and things like that. I don't know. Maybe you can fry it down and get rid of the bitterness. No, not a celery fan. Leeks. I like frying up leeks and having them with onions and putting them in your bolognese and things.
The only leeks we have is at home.
And the pop top at the moment.
And in our
it's
shop.
all right. The pop top's been okay since we sorted it out. Yeah, we've had a leak at work when a few years ago during COVID, I think it was, when the immersion tank exploded and flooded the whole place out while we were at home. That was a bad leak.
And we have leeks at home and we have leeks in the bus.
And we have leaks in the bus. Go on then, I'll let that bus out.
But we don't eat them.
Seeing as I used to be a bus driver. We're heading out towards Yelverton roundabout, just past Yeovil Rock, and then we're going to carry on. And my plan is we're going to go to Belvoir Forest. We've been there before, not much of a signal, but rather than going into the car park, we're going to see if we can carry on up the trail a little bit and just see how far we can get. There's bound to be a signal up the top there somewhere, so we're going to give that one a go.
Because we like internet, don't we?
Yes, darling. This is my I like internet phase.
Ooh, that's enthusiastic.
We are at the crossroads, Tavistock to the left, Dartmoor, Morton Hempstead, Exeter, and we're going towards Morton Hempstead. Oh shit. The Two Bridges Hotel. It's a nice looking place. I don't think I've ever been there. We're going to go left now to Morton Hempstead, and that should take us towards Belvoir Forest.
There's a horsey over there.
There's a horsey over there. Horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Just let your feet go clippity-clop. Your tail goes swish and your wheels go round. Giddy up, we're homeward bound. Yahoo!
That was disastrous. Could have been.
What the freaking hell's going on? That's weird, look. He's got two wheels on the right, one on the left, and
One on the floor.
one on the floor. And there's another car back there with a flat tyre,
Yeah.
repairing a puncture.
What's going on
I
here?
hope it's not a bad omen. I'll get a blowout or something. Oh, there's a little space here on the right, look. That looks like a little cute park. I know it's small.
Yeah, but we've talked.
Whoa, oh shit, sorry. We're just approaching Post Bridge, which is pretty much where the forest is that we want. There's some signs here on the right, and I think there's a building on the left, so that's like a museum, which is quite good. And the forest should be up on the right. There it is, look. National Park. Let's take ourselves in there. And that's the museum there on the left. Very interesting. Shows you all the Bronze Age, Iron Age relics and things like that.
I said to you, Carl, if you want to carry on up, see
That's exactly where I'm going. We parked over there on the right in the past, but we're just going to go up here for a bit.
just to see if there's anything more picturesque, innit, to buy. To have our,
And
our
if we're on the
lunch.
top of the hill, we might have internet, because we can't be without internet. I know the internet's pretty rubbish over there. I'm on the road again. I just can't wait to be on the road again. Don't know the rest of the words. I can't wait to be on the road again. I love all that country music. We spend most of the time in the van listening to what's it called? Smooth Country. Smooth Country, love that radio channel. Only started getting into country music again since we had the van. Just seems fitting driving around playing country music. I was brought up with country music with my mum and dad. This is where all the logging lorries come around here. They obviously chop all the logs down for the forestry commission or whatever you call them. If it gets narrow, I'm reversing and turning round.
Yeah, and if it gets muddy.
I don't do narrow. What's that down the bottom?
And we don't do muddy either. I'm telling you now.
Shouldn't be too bad, but there's lorries and that come down here.
Yeah, but they really don't care about the vehicles, do they?
Yeah, but they're still wider than us. I don't worry about a little bit of mud. I'm just doing anything nasty and horrible.
Me and my bright ideas.
Got a cattle grid. Post box. Post box is always handy. If we get stuck, we can send a letter for someone to come and save us.
Me and my bright ideas.
What's this say? I don't know. Oh, bus stop. Yeah, look. There. Bus stop. That's always a good sign. Well, that's a dead end. Up there, so I ain't going up there.
And this is
Forest Car Park. So where is the car park? Not there. Don't know. I know that that's a dead end. No camping. This we could be getting ourselves into trouble, but we'll carry on for now. We're on an adventure.
Oh my god, there's a stream down there right as well.
I know, right beside us.
Oh my guess.
What's in here? Bell of a forest. Here, we can get in here. There we go.
Yeah.
We've never been down this far in the forest. This may be the area where that girl was. Did it happen in the car park that we normally go to, or it could have been this one, couldn't it?
Yeah.
See if there's like flowers or memorial or something like that. Whoa, good old potholes. Oh, this is lovely. Look down there, lad. This is nice. This reminds me of like one of those campgrounds they have in America when you see it on all the YouTube channels. Look, they got a little camper up there. I like this area.
Good, I'm glad you do, because I was the one who brought you down here. But this has been bugging me since we've been driving.
You're leaving me. You're leaving me. And you're kicking me out, and then I've got to go off in the van by myself as a solo van lifer, just swanning around, going to all the festivals, copping off with young girls wearing Wellington boots.
Carly, I'm being serious.
Go on then.
It's been something that's been bugging me since we've been driving.
What?
And I think it's damage to the van.
Damage? Go on then.
Yeah, might be from the condensation or the leak.
Right.
Look.
Oh, people have said that. Yeah, it's condensation. It'll dry out in the summer.
Oh, does it?
It's come up on our channel. It's this particular make of radio extent. Yeah, if you look on our Autotrail page that we're on. Yeah, I was wondering whether we'd ever get hit with that.
Oh.
It's condensation. In the summer, it'll dry out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say where you were driving.
No, you can't always see it when the screen's on, can't you?
Well, I could see it, but I didn't want to tell you while you were driving.
Yeah. I don't like it. I'd rather it wasn't there, but apparently a lot of people a few people on the page have said it's, it's condensation and it should dry out. So.
Okay. Well, we're here now, so we can have our lunch.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.